In this video, we're going to talk about what happens when you get odd or unusual answers. When working with math, you're going to get one of three possible answers. Either it's going to be something that is conditional, a contraction, or an identity. And I'm going to show you what each of these will give you in a moment. When working with something that's conditional, you're going to get an answer. X is going to equal something. X will equal 4, Y will equal -1/2, or T will equal 2 or 3. Nothing wrong with having multiple answers. In a contraction, when you do your solution, the variables go away. So you're left with 0 equals something. For example, you'll get 0 equals 1, 0 equals -6, or 0 equals 110. The third possible answer is you get something equals something. The variable will go away, but you're left with something like -5 equals -5, 10 equals 10, or 0 equals 0. In the first example with a conditional answer, you'll get one or more solutions. Each of those solutions, if you plug back into the original equation, will make your solution true. Left and right will equal. In a contraction, you have no solution. There is no answer. So in that regard, you just write no solution. And finally, with identity, you're left with an infinite number of solutions. And basically what that means is every answer will make the statement true. No matter what answer, what number you put in for x, or the variable, the left and right will equal. So a conditional answer, one or more solutions. A contraction, no solutions. And an identity, infinite number of solutions. Everything will work. Okay, well, let's see what these look like as we solve these following equations. In the first one, we have 3x plus 4 equals -8. And we'll do what we've worked through with all these videos, is we will subtract 4 from both sides. So we get 3x equals -12. Divide by 3, divide by 3. So x equals -4. In the next example, so that's one solution. Later, when we start working with a quadratic equation, we may get two solutions if we're solving for x. Later, if you're working with polynomials, you may get more than one answer. You may get more than two answers. You may have 3 or 4 answers. But you will have a certain number of answers. The next one, we will solve similarly. We'll add 3 to both sides. So we have -2x equals -2x minus 2. Add 2x to both sides. Add 2x to both sides. The 2x's go away, so we're left with 0 equals -2. That's an example of a contraction. Nothing will work to make this equation equal. And if we look at the original equation, we have a -2 on this side and a -2x on that side. So -2x minus 2x. On the left side, we're taking 3 away from -2x. On the right side, we're taking 5 from 2x, -2x. So no solution. And finally, the last one, we will subtract 2 from both sides. So we're left with -2m equals -2m, and the 2 and the plus 2 and the -2 go away. So we're left with 0. If I subtract 2m from both sides, add 2m to both sides, we're left with 0. Those go away. And nothing over on the right-hand side, so that equals 0. So this is an example of an identity. It's all real numbers. You may see it as written as an R with 2 horizontal lines. That just means it's all real numbers. So no matter what I put in for M, I will get a solution. So that's what happens when you get odd or unusual answers.